Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is Crisis 169 coming to you with another revised review brought to you by me, myself, and I. Crisis 169, guys, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you to my 113 subscribers. I had a great time at Thanksgiving. I hope your Thanksgiving was really awesome. And if it was or wasn't, even if it was or wasn't, hit down below how was your Thanksgiving, because mine was pretty awesome. I hope yours were very good too. But if it wasn't, it's always next year. But this is going to be about the graphics card. I'm revising the 3070. I had 1 year to play with it. I had 1 year to use it. I had 1 year to really get an idea. I had a couple weeks with 1440p to really get my idea of what this card can do, and that's why I was hoping to get a 1440p monitor. And I got a 34-inch 1440p monitor, so if it's like long this way and it's tall that way, but 34 inches, 34 by 40 by 1440p, and it works well with the 3070. What they say now, is that exactly 100% true, or are they BSing? Here on my channel, guys, I try to bring you guys the very best and latest and greatest when it comes to reviews and talking points I talk about to make sure you guys understand what I'm going for, what I'm going with here. I want you guys to make sure that make sure that you guys have the best information. So if you do find a 3070 on the market, used or brand new, you can probably get a good deal. And I'm gonna bring up the price 3070 right now and see what they cost, and um, that way you have a better idea. I would look for best place to go for. Let's go with Newegg. So that's where I got mine from years ago. And they're sitting around 400 to 399. Zotac ones like that. The MSI one I have is definitely a little more expensive. Um, I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Or excuse me, guys. Excuse me here. Bear with me for a second here. I'm. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get a better idea what we're looking at here. Uh, Really, some reason it's not coming up. For some bloody reason. Just one of those things that here it is. Okay. Yeah, Gaming Z. It's listed at 349. Originally, at of course, conditions used. They have a lot of used ones. Mine was brand new, by the way. Uh, Mine was brand new when I got it, and mine cost $500. This thing here, and introducing this is the RTX 3070 Trio. Um, it's a good GPU. It had 8 GB of DDR6, 256 memory bus, 3 display ports, and 1 HDMI port. Um, that's good for what it needs to be going for. VR ready, all the good stuff right there. Back here, it says it can do really good for 2K gaming. 2K gaming, stuff like that. It's good for what it is. Um, it's not a terrible thing at all. I mean, I had 2060 before this. It's a very good graphics card. I enjoy it. It works wonders. But there is some caveats to this. The biggest thing is you only get 8 GB of VRAM with this or the TI version. TI version, a little powerful. My sister has TI version, a little more powerful than mine. But in the same sense, though, it still only has 8 GB of VRAM. And that's what I think the biggest problem when NVIDIA kind of screwed up on this. If they gave us 8 here, it's 8 right there. If it had like 10 or even had like 10 gigabytes of VRAM, 37 Ti, say it had 12. It did that, it would have been pretty much a better thing because 3060, one drop below this, one level above the 2060, 3060 has 12 gigabytes of VRAM. It's slower compared to this, but the VRAM makes it actually a more sought after card. I don't recommend or do not recommend or hate this graphics card, but if you're doing high K like 4K gaming, you're gonna have to get probably 3090 or above, and you probably know it better than I do. This is good for what I'm using it for. A 2K machine, it gets me above 60 frames, by 80 frames, 100 frames on Battlefield, Call of Duty, uh, Shadow of Tomb Raider, Racing Games, Doom Eternal, Red Dead Redemption 2. I can go on for hours of games that I play. And it runs real well. Spider-Man runs real good on Spider-Man runs real well. I haven't played Spider-Man on this yet on new monitor, but I will eventually. And I'll bring you a better review on that. But this run real well. But it gets really loud. And that's where the biggest thing. That's why you have 3 fans. The last fan up here, or facing towards me, doesn't come on until it's full load. So the first fan comes on, second fan comes on, third fan doesn't come on until it's full loaded. Then it comes on. I think that's pretty cool. But once it comes on, you will hear it. It sounds almost like a jet engine. But that's just because it has to cool itself down. Also, I've been using air to clean it, turn it off. I hold the fans with a pan or something that's clean, and I spray air in there to clean the dirt out of the area because it'll get dusty if you don't take care of it. And but yeah, this is a good graphics card. I'm not sponsored by Nvidia by any way, but I got this for 500 bucks, and it's GeForce Experience, Nvidia Shadow Play, ray tracing cores, new streaming multipliers, second gen ray tracing, third gen tensor cores, LHR, DirectX 12 Ultimate, obviously. It has everything you need. It has 256 bus. Nothing to worry. The 4070 has 12 gigabytes of VRAM. That will actually outplay this. The problem is memory band was slower on 12 gig on the 4070s than it is on the 3070. But with 12 gigabytes VRAM, it kind of makes up for that. So this is a good or bad option. Depends on who you are. I feel that this is actually a decent graphics card when it came out. I think on 2020 it came out, on 2019, 2020. And it was sad because they got caught up in that whole let's go buy these and scalp these and go buy these and run off and farm with them. Or they could have bought 3080, 3090 and left these alone. But they didn't. They had to make our life miserable for a whole 2.5, 3 years. They bought everything they get their hands on. Hey, neighbor. Reference. Um, but yeah, this it's an instant card. I love it a lot. Um, but I thought about upgrading to a different card because I need more VRAM, but not right now. This is a good card. It works real well. It satisfies my needs, and when it doesn't do that anymore, I'll know. You'll know. Some people ask me, when do you know your graphics card will not satisfy your needs? When you have to turn it down below high. When you turn turning games down to medium, you kind of know your graphics card is kind of done because mostly you want to play with high settings. I play in custom on everything because it keeps everything right around where I want it to be at. And with the NVIDIA driver updates, it's a lot better than they were. I recommend this only if you want to get into 1080p gaming, 2K gaming, and you have 144 hertz, 165 hertz like I do, 240 hertz. If you got a 240 or 500 hertz monitor, you're going to have to get into a 3090 at least to really push it. Because even 3080s are kind of obsolete right now. You'll find most of these used on Newegg, But I would probably get one brand new if you can. You get a new warranty, you get it brand new. It shows here what it looks like here. Once again, show you the back here. Um, it's NVIDIA 8 GB VRAM. It is interesting to have. I enjoy mine tremendously. I love it a lot. It cost me $500 from my family bought it for me first. I went ahead and then paid them back, obviously, because it's the right thing to do. And it's 100% mine. Um, but yeah, I enjoy it. I'm playing Battlefield on it real well. All the game I'm playing, I run real well with it. 1440p, it runs superb 1440p. It does get very warm in here, so I have the door open to use the fan facing outward, or either inward but outward to get the air circulating in here, because it does get pretty warm in here with this 3070 and 5800X 3D processor working like a game like Battlefield or whatever. Getting that Battlefield, it uses the GPU really well. Like I said, this thing is really great. No issues, no turn off, no shutdowns, no weird stuff. No frying cables, 4090 kind of thing. But like I said, though, I enjoy this. Now, time for the real talk discussions. I gave it a lot of praise. Now it's time to talk about the bad. And yes, there's bad with this thing. And I can sit here all day long and bash all I want. The biggest thing on the situation is the VRAM. The VRAM is the biggest problem of this card, of the 3070. And even 3080s for me, you want to go a little higher there. Because the VRAM now is becoming bottlenecked. Where I think people are just trying to push cards to limit to see what they can get out of them. I don't think they're 100% enthusiasts out there doing that. Because a lot of enthusiasts know what they can get out of a card. If you're an enthusiast, and if you're watching my channel, you have some sense or a pretty good amount of sense of computers, and maybe even more than me. So you know what you can push out of 37, 3080, 3090. 37, 3080, and 3060. You know what you can push because you know this. Do I recommend this? It went from a no recommendation to yes, but be understandable that games like Hogwarts Legends, Hogwarts Legacy, and Last of Us, yes, are better optimized now. But games are going to be coming that will not utilize 8 gigabytes of VRAM. They won't be able to register it or run very well with it at all. And those days are coming quickly, my friend. And I understand I only play certain games anyway, but eventually I'm going to move on from these games, play other games. Like Spider-Man 2 is pretty much a hog. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, not too bad. A lot of the new game coming out from Bethesda or even EA could utilize more. So, that being said, be forewarned. I think 8 gigabytes VRAM is good. I think it's fine for what you're doing with it. If you're playing even high demanding games, if you play on ultra settings, 2K, yes. 4K, yes, you're gonna have problems. Ultra settings, 2K, you're probably pushed in a little bit. If you do custom settings, it means it automatically is custom, means it's automatically custom for that game. All my games are automatically custom. The graphics card knows my monitor is 2K, 34 by 40 with 1440p. I have it to 110, 120 hertz. So it knows exactly what settings to use. And that's fine. Up and pleases, right? And on. I can turn it off if I want to, and probably save some power on ray tracing. I think games like Battlefield or Call of Duty or Shadow of Tomb Raider and save some of that GPU power. You probably could, and it'll help save some power because it uses VRAM, and the more power you save, VRAM save, the more you have all the cool explosions and stuff like Battlefield 20s and stuff. but doesn't mean that it affects it. No, I haven't run into many games. I still have stuttering. But stutter because my frame rate go down. But it could be ray tracing. So I'm gonna test it without it here after I'm done with this video. I'll come back on another video and make another video sometime later about ray tracing and turning it on or off in games. Well, I know a 3070 works real well, and I stand by it. I enjoy it. It works well for me. It 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 feeds the need what I need. If you know what I mean. No, I'm sorry. It feeds my need for what I have to need for what I'm looking for in a game. It's feeding that. It's feeding what I want to have. My experience of 2K, I knew my 3070 would be a 2K powerhouse machine. It's a 2K capable machine, 1080p powerhouse, but it does 2K extremely well. But you have to have limitations on 2K. I have a 165 hertz monitor. I do about 100 hertz easy. But mostly Battlefield games do about 80 to 90. So really, I'm in that threshold where I can make it 105, 110. I have 110, and it'll hit it, but it'll also go down too, below it. So I can frame lock it, but it'll still be fluctuating. That's just the way it is. So I recommend the 3070, but with a big caveat, but with a big asterisk, with a big ass asterisk saying, you better know what you're getting into because you're getting into a graphics card that has limitations out of the box. And that's the biggest caveat I think you have to take from 3070s and 3080s. That they have limitations. They're already gimped out of the box. If you want to do 4K Ultra 120 frames, a year ago this would have been the card to have. Now, no, I will not recommend that for this. You could do 4K 60 probably, but I wouldn't go nowhere higher than 4K 60. So I would say probably 2K 120, 2K 240, and that'd be good enough. A lot of my friends have 3090s, and they only play 2K, and they have their setup all the way cranked up the max. So that's why they have a 2K mod. So, and they're more enthusiastic than I am. So they know something better more than I do. My sister has a 4K 60 monitor. She has she's an enthusiast. She knows more than I do about this stuff. But that being said, my final grade of 3070 is a B plus. It's a good 2K machine, great 1080p machine, and it's okay 4K machine. But nothing else there. It will not do 8K. If it does 8K, it'll be for 8K 30. But guys, what do you think? Do you have a 3070? If you do, comment down below how you like it. And you define anything I missed. Please, once again, comment down below. If I miss anything that you guys thought I missed to talk about, please comment below. I'd love to have a discussion about this. Do you have a 3070, 3080? If you do you like it? And if you like it, what's your gripes about it? Is it the VRAM like everybody else is saying, or it's just from smoke and mirrors? Because my 3070 runs real well. I run it extremely well games I'm playing. But that's just saying, that's just me, or it could be you, because it could be a handful of us. But some people have problems with that. Comment down below. It's Christ169. Like, subscribe, share video. Hit that bell so you become available of my videos when it comes available. Peace out. See you guys later.